Welcome back again to all participants. And I'm saying welcome back again to all participants in this webinar Regional 23 of International Association of Women Police live at Central Kalimantan Regional Police, Indonesia. And now the second session will be guided by Police Senior Inspector Adipta Wisnuwardani, Asifa MSE. Please give round of applause.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a very good morning for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to the webinar Regional 23 International Association of Women Police, brought to the woman at the center stage of policing. Now we're going to the third session. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for preparing yourself to join our virtual webinar. I'm Police Senior Inspector Adipta from Indonesian National Police, International Relations Divisions. And then I'm very pleased to see you here and welcome all of you to this webinar. Ladies and gentlemen, now is a panel sessions about National Police challenges on human resource for the next 10 years. Before further ado, I will read the curriculum vitae of the speaker is Police Senior Superintendent Sulastiana, Doctor of Criminology, graduated from the University of Indonesia in 2013, currently serves as Inspector of Budgeting and Finance Control at General Inspectorate of INP. Graduated with a degree in International Relations in 1995, joined Indonesian National Police in 1995 as the first officer and had place at Police Science College in the first years of service. Continued her career on the Indonesian National Drug Board in 2000 until 2015, focusing on social engagement and encouraging the implementations of decriminalizations of narcotic abusers through a rehabilitation model as legal sanctions with a very scientific medical criteria. She's graduated from the University of Indonesia in 2001 in the field of human resource management. She was active as a lecturer at several universities in Indonesia, including Police Science College, and initiated the establishment of the Anti-Abuse Narcotic Voluntary Alliance and conducted a deepening of radical network in campus through an Islamic youth organizations, which was followed since 1991, and a network of lecturers throughout Indonesia. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, now allow me to welcome the third speaker, Police Senior Superintendent Sulastiana. The time is yours.
Assalamualaikum.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could you please unmute?
All right, okay, thank you, sorry. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, all of distinguished speakers, especially, and all participants, and I wish you all in a very well heard. In this occasion, I will say thanks and very appreciate for Inspector General Ida Utari, who has worked hard and leave many
Excuse me. Excuse me. Ibu Jin, your time is 5 minutes left. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Please give applause to speaker, Police Senior Superintendent Solastiana, for such a very informative and interesting presentations. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before I'm going to the question and answer sessions, dear participants, if you cannot hear the voice from the speaker, you need to click interpretation in the globe icon, then choose either English or Indonesian language. Okay, now we will have two questions from the participant. If you have a question, please raise your hand from the participant in here or in online. Is there any question? Okay, the question is come up from Metro Jaya Regional Police. Yeah. Yes, ma'am, the time is yours. Oh, the question is from East Java Regional Police, Ibu Hera. Ma'am Hera, okay. Time is yours, please.
Hi, ma'am. Thank you. I'm so excited. Oh, okay. Okay. I will ask in Bahasa Indonesia if it's allowed. Is it allowed? Moderator?
Okay, it's okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Because it's it's a discussion tentang research, Bu Ana. Ini sangat menarik sekali tentang research ini. Research skill kita terus terang saja masih rendah sekali ya. Kemudian organisasi kita juga tidak mensupport ya. Terus terang aja, selama menjadi polwan saya belum pernah dikasih kesempatan untuk research sendiri. Apakah research kita kan punya keinginan untuk melakukan penelitian tertentu, misalnya itu tidak disupport. Bagaimana caranya?
Excuse me, there is a connection problem. Oke, Bu izin dipersilahkan. In English, please. Mrs. In English, please. Could you please answer in English? Questions. Okay. Okay, thank you, Ibu. Mohon izin. The second question. Okay, thank you for Police Senior Superintendent Sulastiana. Now we will have a second question from Metro Jaya Regional Police. Okay, could you please unmute? Okay, the time is yours.
Excuse me, good morning. Can you hear me clearly? Because we are here have a little trouble. We cannot hear you clearly, I'm sorry.
Okay. Excuse me? We cannot hear your voice. Could you please speak louder?
I'm already open up the microphone. Hi, good
From
morning.
Polda Metro Jaya Regional Police.
Hi, we are from Metro Jaya Regional Police. Okay, well, thank you so much for the occasion. Such a great for me to asking you directly. But firstly, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Nisvi. I'm First Inspector Police from Metro Jaya Regional Police Special Directory. Well, I would like to say thank you so much for the excellent presentation. That was very inspiring and the most valuable information we got here. And I have some important question based on Interpol Global Threat Assessment Questionnaire on human trafficking and people smuggling in 2019 until 2021. In Indonesia, increased 60%, up to 158 cases, involved 191 suspects and 408 victims. And most of them was a woman and children. So here, me from Special Directory, I would like to asking you how to optimize our role play as a woman police to handle this kind of situation. Thank you so much. We are really sorry to interrupt you. We have a trouble. We cannot hear you clearly. We're really sorry to interrupt you. Yeah, we cannot hear your answer. I'm sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am. Mrs., I still hear your voice.
Yeah, but actually we can hear the moderator speak for very clearly, but we cannot say the answer. We cannot hear the answer. We have some little trouble here.
Mrs. Anna, could you hear the voice from Metro Jaya Regional Police? Please unmute. Excuse me, I cannot hear your voice. Mrs. Anna, could you hear my voice? Okay, I can hear your voice. Yes? From Polda Metro Jaya?
I'm sorry, I can hear the moderator clearly, but I cannot hear Mrs. Anna speaking.
Siap. Okay, excuse me, Mrs. Anna, you can keep speaking. You can continue. You can continue, it's okay. From Metro Jaya Regional Police. Okay, could you please type again the question?
Hi, okay. Do I need to type my question?
Excuse
or
me, we cannot hear your voice. Okay, we will continue to, I'm sorry, we will continue to the next agenda. Thank you very much for the participations. And then we finally come to the end of the session of the third speaker. Before I choose, before I close the sessions, I would like to take the conclusions that the increasing number of crime these days is a challenge for every country. This presence of policewomen is effectively providing solution for law enforcement, especially crime related to women and children to face the challenge. Okay, thank you very much. Please give applause to the speaker and for all of us. Thank you very much, Police Senior Superintendent Sulastiana, for a very informative and interesting presentation. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to have the next speaker from China. Mrs. Superintendent Lin Liwen, are you with me? Mrs. Superintendent Lin Liwen?
Morning, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you.
All
Okay,
right.
ladies
Is my,
and gentlemen.
is my picture clear?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before I present the fourth speaker, I would like to read the curriculum vitae of the speaker. Mrs. Lin Liwen, Superintendent, served in the immigration inspections for 17 years, started her career in 2005. She is currently supervisor of the command office at Gausi Immigration Inspection Station in Xiamen City. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, now allow me to welcome the fourth speaker, Superintendent Lin Liwen. The time is yours.
Thank you. Greeting to all of you from China, and it is a pleasure to join you at this webinar. For me, it is a valuable opportunity to learn from you and enrich my knowledge, as General Krishna Murthy said earlier, and share with you my experience as a female immigration officer in the National Immigration Agency of the Ministry of Public Security of China. First off, as immigration officer and policewoman, I can verify that I and the other 280,000 police women in China, which represent 14.3% of the Chinese police force, have lived excellent times and have been given a lot of opportunity for personal growth. I began my career. Yes, can you hear me?
Miss, could you please rotate your
sorry. All right, okay.
Okay, your position. Thank you.
Okay. Good now?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I just continue, right? All right. I began my career as an immigration officer in 2005 in the Gaoqi Immigration Inspection Station, Xiamen City, Fujian Province. For the past 17 years, I have witnessed the rapid evolution of the Chinese immigration organization. I'm looking at two numbers before the pandemic. In 2009, there were 0.35 billion passengers crossing the Chinese border, while in 2019, 10 years later, the number was 0.67 billion, almost double. The number of Chinese traveling to neighboring countries, such as yours, has also increased. Until 2014, I have worked in a technical research team at the airport immigration station. My major task was to implement systems that improve efficiency and make sure they work smoothly. In the 9 years spent there, I gradually became aware of an important barrier in our work, which is understanding the everyday user's needs clearly and translate them into system functions. That is due to the fact that the tech personnel is not very familiar with the daily immigration procedures. At the same time, the staff of the departments directly involved in immigration and law enforcement are not able to express their needs in technical terms, and oftentimes what they request is just not doable. Therefore, communicating with each other when implementing a new system was problematic and time-consuming. While discussing this issue with the Director of Immigration Inspection Division, also a woman, She came up with the brilliant idea of offering me a position on her team. Taking her offer meant a fresh start for me, while at the same time, it meant I would be able to put my years of technical field expertise to good use in a new capacity and a new environment. So I took the offer. After an internship in which I learned the rope in the new department, I became a section chief of the command office. From 2014 on, I participated in the implementation of many systems in the capacity of an immigration officer with a technical background. I assisted in the setup of the country's first one-step passenger self-check system for departures at the airport border control, which is known as SmartGate in some countries, a law enforcement case management system, a passenger flow estimating system, and a 24-hour transit passenger management system. All have improved the efficiency of the daily operations in my organization. By the year 2019, the percentage of travelers using the passenger self-check system at departure had reached an average of over 50%. A Harvard Business Review study published in 2014 found that 57% of male directors thought that women brought fresh perspectives and diversity of thought. And I believe my move from the tech team to the command office has had, to a certain extent, the effect. I remain thankful to the woman captain for seeing the potential in me, and I admire her ability to see the big picture in which I now fit. I see thinking out of the box as a key quality of a leader. After 2019, my role within the command office took a shift. In the command office, we are coordinating the daily operations of all the departments and teams of the airport immigration inspection station. In this position, we are all called upon to think on our feet, make quick choices and decisions, oftentimes having to deal with new and atypical situations and cases. We are also the team that produced new operating procedures, finds ways to implement them, and delivers training sessions to the other departments and teams. I realized I had to hone the key occupational skills in performing such functions. I worked on my case analysis, communication, listening, teamwork, coordination, and team building skills, to mention only a few. Last, started my journey to becoming the command office supervisor. I'm not the captain on the bridge, but I am the helmswoman. Together with my colleagues, we gradually built a strong team of 20, of which half are women. The team has led the 500 officers that the station counts to perform their duties well and ensure the country's frontline safety throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. We have won several awards from the Ministry of Public Security, as well as the fame of being one of the strongest offices in the Chinese immigration system. There are 3 key findings that I picked up along the way of attaining a mid-level leadership position. First of all, relying on your teammates and refine your teamwork. A friend from the Special Services Department of the Ministry of Public Security once told me that she and her teammates are best friends for life because they are trained to watch each other's back when protecting an important person. They got me thinking about my team. As I said earlier, each case at the command office requires quick and correct response, and different cases often comes to us at the same time. Therefore, my teammates and I must work together to cover a variety of tasks in a coordinated fashion. As Confucius stated, there is always a teacher in the company of 3. My teammates and I are always relying on each other and supporting each other in order to better ourselves. A strong team is one in which everyone is assigned to the right position and its members are well coordinated. At the same time, when a team member assumes a leadership position of any level, he or she is duty-bound to lead by example. Oftentimes, that requires a small personal sacrifice, such as overtime in case of an emergency, or taking over someone else's work when it overwhelms him or her. A team coordinator who is not prepared to roll up the sleeves and do the same as expected will inevitably lose the team's trust. Secondly, the importance of problem solving and multitasking skills. One of the most frequently employed skill sets in my work is problem solving. When the team receives a new case to investigate, my teammates expect me to translate the problem into a process that leads to a solution. The first step I take is identify the origin of the problem and set the expected target. Then I break down the big task into smaller subtasks and assess the resource available. I then dedicate each smaller task to the most suitable colleagues and outline the expected feedback process. At this point, the team has a course of action set forth, and the process is started. The next step is securing outside resources and setting up communication channels with other departments in our organization and with other law enforcement agencies. Depending on case, we may need to verify or exchange information with the anti-terrorism police, the Justice Ministry, anti-drug police, and so forth. And as the case proceeds, individual and collective real-time data processing becomes the central routine. I act as a node where all channels intersect, and on a regular basis, we get a team together to brainstorm. This is how, step by step, we find our way to the solution. Thirdly, the essential role of communication. As mentioned before by other speakers, strong communication skills are of vital importance in our team on many levels. We interface daily with the departments and teams we coordinate, with other institutions, and with the public. We are point for public inquiries, passenger complaints, airline immigration-related issues, and many more. We communicate face-to-face and by phone with people from all over the world 24 hours a day. We work in shifts round the clock, which means all the team members, when on duty, should be ready and able to provide information or to address an urgent matter. Communication is a skill set, and as such, it requires training and practice. And here I come in, this time as a team trainer. The problem I was confronted with when the first group of fresh colleagues joined our team was how I was going to train them if I hadn't previously trained myself first. Was I really able to communicate optimally on the job every day? So I gave this skill a closer look, and I found two areas in which many people fall short, including myself, I realized. First is listening. Effective and efficient communication starts with focused listening. It is a skill that many people lack because they do not practice it. It is not enough to listen or read carefully. One must practice note-taking, which is also a skill. Details from an incoming message may easily slip our mind quickly, making our response either inaccurate or incomplete. Patience in listening also plays an important role in order to acquire as much detail as possible. The second one is formulating a complete, clear, and as concise as possible reply. The sender,
your
yes.
time is 5 minutes left.
All right, thank you. I'm going to tell you that I've been given two challenges in the past. So the latest challenge I have been given is when I was offered a trial period in the Department for International Cooperation of Ministry of Public Security. If all goes well, this could be another turning point in my career, as the Ministry of Public Security is attaching great importance to communicating and cooperating with law enforcement agencies of other countries. Law enforcement police officers of many countries have made remarkable contributions to international police cooperation with China in many aspects. So to extend our thanks, the Ministry of Public Security of China has set up the Great War Commemorative Medal for their contributions last month. So communication, to me, I think is very important in everyday work. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your great presentation. Please give applause for the speaker. Thank you very much, Superintendent Li Wen. Next, we will going to have a question and answer sessions. I will have 2 questions from the participant, whether in here in Central Kalimantan Regional Police or from online.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Okay, is there any question? Okay, please come up here. Okay, the first question come up from the participant directly here in Central Kalimantan Regional Police. Okay, the time is yours.
Good afternoon, Madam. Thank you so much for your inspiring presentations. Let me introduce myself. My name is Novia. I am from International Relations Division. So my question is, as a leader in law enforcement in China, how do you communicate or coordinate with your member, especially with male police, to erase gender discrimination stigma that women can be a leader? Thank you.
Okay, Miss, are you ready to answer?
Yes, okay. Thank you very much for your question. As I said earlier, I'm very lucky being a policewoman in this era, because I'm really given a lot of opportunity in China. So I never actually thought about myself as any different from my male colleagues. Actually, a lot of my male colleagues are supervised by me. But to answer your question, I think the most important thing at work, and let's say what your supervisor wants from you, is if you can solve the problem for them, if you can do your work properly. And that's how you prove yourself. You prove the value of yourself. So I think to better yourself at work, you have to practice. You have to better yourself at work. Make sure that, and you have to always know what each task. When someone assigned a task on you, you have to have a very clear picture that what I can do in this to finish this task, and what am I good at in this bit, and what I'm short of. If I'm short of something, I ask for help, and to see of it as a project, to see of the whole thing as a project, and try to get a point and solve it. That's how you win your position at work. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Lin Li Wen. Now we finally come to the end of the sessions of the fourth speaker. Okay, before I close these sessions, I would like to take the conclusions. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, we have one more question.
Thank you.
Okay, the question is, okay, hello, Ms. Speaker, good morning. I will read the question here. Hello, Ms. Speaker, good morning, Ms. Lin Li Wen. I'm Police Lieutenant Colonel IISO from Myanmar Police. May I ask questions that how can contact to solve the policewoman work, especially in TOC case? Can we set the group to assist each other through our woman police link easily, through WhatsApp or other link for word policewoman group, easy link for communication?
Excuse me, I don't quite get the question. So you are if
Is there any like group to assist each other through woman police link easily, like link for communications? Through WhatsApp?
Yeah, we actually, like I said earlier, communication can be conducted in many ways. It can be, like you said, like you suggested, through the web apps like WhatsApp, or like we Chinese use a lot the WeChat. It can also be in the form like us, what we are doing now, through a webinar, like what I am currently participating now, and I really learned a lot from what other speakers say. So and also we Chinese recent years we have participated in many international cooperation training programs. We also invited policemen and of course police women from other countries to come to China and to participate the training given by us. So and we also go abroad to deliver our ideas and to learn from you. So I think communication in nowadays time between us and you and all police women around the world is very easy, and it's what I'm looking forward to doing. I hope I can see some of you in real life, in real time, very very soon. Like Miss Linda, I just got to know a few days ago. While thank you for your help, by the way. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your answer, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the end of the sessions of the fourth speaker. Before I close the sessions, I would like to take the conclusions here that I underline here is that there are three keys finding in the leadership positions. The first is relying on your teammates and refines your teamwork. And then the importance of problem solving and multitasking skill. And the third one is the essential role of communications. Okay, thank you very much, Mrs. Lin Li Wen, for very good presentation.
And enjoy the rest of the webinar. Thank you.
Okay, please give applause for the speaker. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, stay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in the Zoom meeting, are you still with us? Please hand up your hand if you hear my voice. Please, are you hear me? Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we will continue to the fifth speaker here. And then now is a panel session is about road to the woman at the center stage of policing. And then before further ado, I will read the curriculum vitae of the speaker here. We have Superintendent Ambelina Suarez. She was graduated from Center High School in 1992 and diploma in 1998. And then overseas training in 2005, she's become inspector course in Malaysia. And in 2019, and the Bangkok Police leadership training. And in 2020, she's being community policing training, joined community policing training in Japan. And then attending international conference in 2000, she's joined Canberra Women Police Conference Region 14. In 2002, Australia, she's joined Australia Conference International Women Police Region 14. And in 2009, joined CIDL Conference IAWP in USA. And then in 2014, she's joined Australia Red Cross Training Adelaide in Australia. Now allow me to welcome the fourth speaker, Mrs. Ambelina Suarez, can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Okay, ma'am, the times is yours. Okay, Ma'am Ambelina Suarez from Timor-Leste. The time is yours. Please present your presentation, ma'am. Miss. Next. Thank you very much, Mrs. Ambelina Suarez. Please give applause for the speaker, Superintendent Ambelina Suarez, for giving such a very great presentations. Now we are going to the Q&A sessions. Okay, again, I will have 2 questions from the participant. Oh, directly here. Senior Superintendent Dia, mohon izin, Ibu. Okay. The first questions is directly here in Central Kalimantan Regional Police. Okay, ma'am, the time is yours.
Good morning, Miss Umbelina, my friend from PNTL. See you again here. Nice to see you. I have 2 questions actually based on your presentation today. First question is, what is the highest rank and position for women police in PNTL? That's my first question. And the second, what's the effort of the women police in PNTL to reach the highest position? Because we know that many women police from PNTL also join in the Sespimen Polri in Lembang. So maybe you can tell us how your effort to reach the highest position in PNTL, especially for police women. Thank you.
Thank you very much. To Superintendent Dia from International Relations Divisions. Just give it 2 questions to Ms. Ambelina. Are you ready to answer? Okay, the time is yours. Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Ambelina, for your answer. Okay, next we're going to have 1 more question. Please raise your hand. Okay, from Sulawesi Selatan. Okay. From South Sulawesi, okay, please unmute. Okay. Okay, from South Sulawesi. Okay, the time is yours. Please unmute and give a question if there's any question. Is there any question from Polwan Sulsel? Polwan Sulsel, is there any question? Because you give, you raise your hand. Mode. Is there any question? Yeah, the time is yours.
Siap izin, sudah siap izin Bu, salah pencet tadi Bu, izin.
Ah, okay. Okay, it's okay. Okay. Is there any other question from the Zoom? Okay, there is a question from Polres Murung Raya. Okay, please hands up your hand, Polres Murung Raya. Can I see your screen? Okay. The question is come up from Brip Karati. From Polres Murung Raya, give a questions. How we motivate our friend in the police so the woman police itself can be struggles and then do better things for works and then struggle more to how to motivate the woman police. That's the question, Miss. Oh, yeah, the question from Brip Karate is how to motivate our friend, especially women police, to struggle more and to have a motivation to do our best in our job, especially in humanity. How to motivate a policewoman? Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Miss, for the answer. Okay, thank you very much, Miss Ambelina Suarez. we still have time for one more question. The question is come up from Polda. Oh yeah, from Bali Regional Police. Okay. Wait. Okay. The next question is come up from Dr. Sabto Priyanto. Dr. Sabto Priyanto, MESHMSE.
Okay.
From SKSGUI. The time is yours, sir.
Okay. Bon dia, prima. I'm Uluk Helaiya Timor. My question is, what the challenging polwan in Timor-Leste in the future?
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for Superintendent Ambelina Suarez. Thank you, Miss. And then now we finally come to the end of the fourth sessions. Okay, and I will give the conclusion for this section. From Timor-Leste, that there were opportunities also for female in PNTL to assume tasks as a chief of sections or subsections in unit or department in national headquarters, as well as it also to district structures. And policewomen in Timor-Leste effectively contribute in a law enforcement, especially with the presence of policewomen as a leader. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please give applause one more to the speaker, Ms. Ambelina Suarez from Timor-Leste. And then I think this is the end of this section. And I will give it back to the beautiful MC. Okay, the time is yours. Thank you.
Wow! What a great webinar today. Thank you for our awesome moderator for hosting this event. And also thank you for our great speaker from China, Indonesia, and Timor-Leste. Let's give applause for all of us today. Now this is a special event for us, and please welcome to our seniors, our Police Inspector General Ida Utari Purnamasasi for giving some speech for all of us today.
Terima kasih MC, rekan-rekan Polwan se-Indonesia. Did we still connecting with another countries? Oh yes, yeah. First of all, thank you for joining the webinar. I think this is the first webinar in Regional 23. So I hope, I put the name is the first series atau seri 1. So it means next year, I hope you are my ancestor because next year I already retired. So I hope from Polda Metro Jaya or Polda Jawa Timur or Hubinter will be the host of this webinar. I encourage you to be the a motivator for your organization, for your junior, for your senior, and for other person. Give the inspiring thinking, inspiring concept, inspiring activities that it is very important for all of us. And once again, thank you for joining the first day, and I hope we join to for the tomorrow in the same day, in the same hours. We start at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we still have 6 speakers, and I hope you will be the active participant. Thank you for all participation during the webinar. Thank you.
Okay, let's give applause to our senior Police Inspector General Ida Utari Purnamasasi. Thank you, General, for always giving us support, for always giving us a guidance to be a good police woman for Indonesia, especially. And just like we say, and just like we did, this is an extraordinary moment. When else can we get an experience information from speakers like now? Am I right? And so we hope today's webinar will make us understand how to increase the role of police women in peace and security issues. And it has been my pleasure to be host on this event. We look forward to see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. on Western Indonesian time. We hope you can enjoy this webinar and have a great day. I am Veronica Evan Saputri, signing out. See you tomorrow. Thank you very much.